Welcome back, everybody, Automotive Inc. Today we're going to talk about cameras and who has the best cameras. I will put a link down below of us going through the 24 RAM cameras, which are the same for 25. So if you want to check out that separate video, you can cruise through that. But we're going to kind of just do a direct comparison because I think the two best cameras are going to be from GM and from Ford. Just when it comes to the size of the screens, how much information you have available at any given time. Now, like I've always touted, the Ford allows you to check camera views while you're driving. For many years they didn't. You could kick it on only when it was in parked. Well, for 24 and 23, Loki and the General, they allowed it in the 24 to check it. And so I wanted to look at the Chevy because I was a little bit skeptical. So let's check it out. So inside our system here, guys, you can't put your camera mode over here like in Loki, the 24 Super Duty. And you can only look at the bed view camera there, which is fine because I liked it. And that's why I was skeptical about the Chevy. Now, when you get into your Chevy, if you notice here, I have my camera icon there. You can easily set your camera icon up. You can go into a sub-menu here and click cameras while you're driving. I just like it being a quick key. So if you want to put your cameras over here and you have an icon that's not already there, like say right now I don't have Google Assistant on there. So if you want to put your camera over here instead of the camera icon, you push and hold this, and then you could go up and see how it lights that camera thing up. So you can grab your camera and bring it over here. So that way, while I'm driving, Chevy does allow you to bring up your camera modes, all of your camera modes. So this is nice because as you're driving, you can, if you're going low speed, you can get a rear view, the front view. You know, you can get your nose if you're rock crawling or something, or pulling into a tight parking space or camping space. Same with the back. We can get our trailer blind side view, and then you can obviously check your hitches while you're driving. Now, a lot of people will say, well, you probably shouldn't be doing it while you're driving, but you know, to be honest with you, I've had many jobs where you had to be able to check everything. It's just nice. I don't stare at the screen, but it is nice. So as you're driving, if you want to leave it on your bed camera, you can leave it on bed camera and then toggle off and then go back to it. I like this, especially if you have gear in your fifth wheel or you have something in there you kind of just want to keep an eye on, make sure it doesn't come unstrapped. Just left Home Depot or something, you use some twine instead of a strap. You can actually do this. And the real estate that they give you is surprisingly good. I will say there was an opportunity for me to have a box of Def behind this truck and Loki at the same time before it was sold back to Ford, and I couldn't read the label as clear as the Chevy. So I will say that Chevy or GMC probably have a little bit better picture quality, if you will. Now, Ford's screen is bigger, so on some of those things, depending on how you look at the angles of the screen and stuff, I think Chevy's is comparable, especially when it has zoom modes on it. The bed camera has a zoom mode. Some of the other cameras do not. So I like the fact that you can leave them up at the both at the exact same time. So let's go over and let's look at the Ford cameras real quick. Are the Ford camera views. Now, this view is not available on any other manufacturer, of course, so we just looked at the Chevy. I can leave the bed camera view up while I got my maps up, my other functions, go through the settings while you're driving or whatnot, so you can have all that. I like this because while I'm towing, I can watch the hitch, I can watch gear that I have in the back. But Ford gives you a lot more real estate. So you can click your cameras on and look how much, it's the whole screen, guys. And the cameras are dirty, the truck's dirty. So this is my blind side trailer view. And what you can do is when you're towing or driving, you can actually set up which ones. So when you hit the camera button, this shows you the actual view all the time. So when you go in here, you can do this, and look how much real estate you get to see. Nobody else gives you that. I'll link the 24 RAM video. You can go check that out. They didn't change the size of the viewability of the cameras for this year. They didn't change any of that. So if you wanted the big camera view because you're home on a couch or whatever, you can constantly check straps and everything. Again, cameras are dirty, so if you're just looking at clarity, yeah, Chevy I think is a little bit sharper, but the area is smaller. So while you're driving, if you're checking something and you just want to look down, it's nice that you can have this big of variance so you don't have to really dial in your eyes to see it. And again, they're the only ones that give you full view while you're driving. And obviously when you're off-roading too, you can have this huge camera angle to check everything. So if you want to look at your safety pin in your conventional tow hitch, you can go in here, you can get a close bird's eye. It's the biggest screen, so you might sacrifice a little bit of clarity for size, but again, when the cameras are clean, you're splitting hairs as to who has the best camera. But when it comes to that, there's nobody that offers the bed view camera up while you're driving. If you just constantly want to keep that view on to do it, I do it while I'm towing just because I want to see how everything's going back there. And then I usually keep the blind side up. So there are the 24 Ford Super Duty cameras. I will link the Ram obviously in this video. And obviously we're talking Chevy right now. So as you can see right there, guys, it's a tool. It's not a given thing, but it is nice to have just that little bit of extra clarity when you're looking at stuff. The camera quality is a little bit better. Either that or the screen quality is better, the actual screen inside the truck. So I would have to say, again, after looking at the Ram, and none of them are bad. None of them are bad at all. But each one has its own little nuances, which, like, that's nice to have, and this one doesn't have it. Like the Chevy does not have a backup line for your in-bed camera. It has it for your conventional hitch. Deal breaker? Not necessarily, because the quality of the camera is so good that I can actually see the hitch. The Ford is a little bit more pixelated, so it's a little bit harder to see it, so it's nice to have the line. But at the end of the day, I would have to give the cameras in the 25 Chevy the A+ card, and then Ford and Ram just come in just a smidge under that, because depending on the nuances that you want. Now again, all of them do add a trailering camera package. I haven't messed with that at all on any of these, so I don't know if the quality of the trailer cameras is as good that's what's mounted to the vehicle. But if 360 cameras and cameras for hooking up are very important for you, then I would have to say that that is one bonus over the Ford, over the Ram, is that GM's camera quality and the fact that they allow you to put it in the sidebar so you can quick access while you're driving. I think that's certainly a good plus. As always, guys, appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. It's free. Notification bell and thumbs up, and I'll catch you on the next one.